A supervillain is a villain larger than life, often through warrior powers, abilities, skills, resources, and other qualities that set them apart from ordinary villains. In many cases, though not all, they are portrayed as a significant counterpart to superheroes, although there are stories where supervillains clash with ordinary people or other villains. There are characters who can deeply resonate with you at certain moments. The Joker is one such character. But why is he, despite being a psychopathic nihilistic killer, so popular, even beloved? Why do we see that crazy red smiley scar on so many t-shirts, posters, and memes? The Joker is a complex character. His crimes are not motivated by a desire for money, ambition, or other common motives. The terror he spreads is ideological, and his motives are philosophical. Carl Jung was a psychologist and psychotherapist from the early 20th century who was strongly influenced by Sigmund Freud. While controversies surround his theories today, one of his ideas remains widely regarded as true. We all make mistakes from time to time. Jung explained this phenomenon with a concept called the shadow. The shadow is a part of psyche that a person refuses to acknowledge. It's the part of you that wants to confront everyone on the street, your boss, or a complete stranger. It's the part of you that wants to rob a bank in a clown mask or simply blow up a building by pressing a red button. According to Jung, a person must recognize these negative impulses to maintain mental health. We must acknowledge the darkness within us, but not identify with it. I will quote two significant statements by Jung that can easily be compared to the Joker. Man does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. And the closely related, knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. This is something notably absent in the character of the Joker. In fact, the Joker is simply a release valve for the shadow, so convincing that millions are enthralled by him and vicariously experience the depravity of their own psyche's shadow. This is why the Joker, by bombing the city, killing, and reveling in perverse ways, both repels and attracts viewers as a manifestation of his shadow and his dark side. He acts in ways we might sometimes wish we could include in, deep within ourselves, experiencing such a behavior as an audience in the role of a villain, without anyone being hurt in real time. The Joker's distinctive physical characteristics include his paralyzed facial nerves, giving him a perpetual grin, a condition known as a rictus smile. His green hair and nails, his bright red lips, and his chalk-white skin are direct results of chemical exposure. Joker's face is also marred by massive scars and forming a grotesque smile. Due to his mental state, Joker is immune to fear, as he doesn't understand the concept of life and sees everything as a joke. He also has immunity to poisons due to prolonged exposure to chemicals. Bullets aimed at him often seem to do nothing more than slow him down or temporarily eject him from bodily functions. On several occasions, he is known to have survived explosions and falls from heights. The Joker is a brilliant inventor and chemist, utilizing seemingly comical but highly dangerous and lethal comedic themed weaponry, such as his patent laughing gas, underwater pistols with explosive charges, explosive cushions, acid spraying flowers, high voltage sound emitters, razor sharp playing cards, poisonous spies, acid spraying water pistols, and exploding cigars. He is an excellent marksman and immune to his own poison. He demonstrates proficiency with weapons like guns, knives, explosives, and even seemingly non-lethal objects like a pen. Joker possesses notable hand-to-hand combat skills, though he doesn't have a specific fighting style. Most often, he employs street fighting techniques. His entire personality can change to fit a particular moment in various circumstances, making him excellent at impersonation, manipulation, and deception because he genuinely believes in what he says. There have been moments when Batman was tempted to permanently end the Joker, but he would relent at the last moment. On the other hand, the Joker has passed up many opportunities to kill Batman. Their shared obsession is unique compared to the other superheroes and villains. Cruel and sadistic as he is, the Joker may have a human side. Before his accident, nobody thought he was anything special, and he just wanted to prove his worth. Now, emotionally damaged by his life's tragedies, he simply wants to spread his incredible sense of humor to the point where people finally see who he should be, a star, and not just any star, but the main one. However, with Batman thwarting his every comedic crime, he feels he may never get that chance, so he constantly tries to prove himself to Batman as something special, hoping that the Dark Knight might leave him alone. However, it's a false hope, because Batman will always be there to rid the city of chaos, no matter how much pain he inflicts on the Joker. Understanding the Joker is extremely complex. He is ultimately a nihilistic character, unafraid of death or pain, claiming that life is one big joke and that everything people strive and fight for is monstrously absurd. But above all, the Joker exhibits sadistic behavior. This is somewhat hypocritical because if nothing matters, then neither do I, which means that even the world isn't important, implying that not even the Joker himself is significant. Yet, if nothing matters, why does he do the things he does? If someone believes that life is meaningless, they might end their own life. Since the Joker does things that could lead to his death, he is somewhat suicidal, but he still has a goal: to prove that deep down inside we are all bad. We can definitely conclude that the Joker is hypocritical. He also doesn't have an ID card, because no one wanted to register him as a citizen when he was a child. Different interpretations of him have different background stories, and we can't easily explain them if we think about each comic and film individually. But the worst part is, he is disturbingly real, and maybe he exists in this real world. We adhere to rules only because we want to consider ourselves good and want the approval of those around us. Maybe if we could, and if we had to, we would all be as good as the Joker. If you liked this video, you can hit that like button, and you can also subscribe, although it doesn't really matter, because nothing in life matters. My life is nothing but a comedy.